to the morning sun. Feel the warmth, a new day has begun. Coffee brews and the world comes to life. A Logan County breakfast started right. Join us here, come smile with me in morning light. Oh, so free. Feel the joy, feel the beat. Logan County's got the rhythm.
Good morning, Logan County. I'm Brian.
And I'm Lindsey. Let's start our day with a little inspiration. Today's daily devotional comes from, I think this is not today's. Hebrews 12:28-29. Therefore, since we are receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken, let us be thankful and so worship God acceptably with reverence and awe, for our God is a consuming fire.
Indeed, He is.
You're going to have to change it.
Okay. Good morning and welcome to Logan County Breakfast, your go-to show for uplifting stories and great conversations to start your day right here in beautiful Logan County, Arkansas.
And I wasn't saying to that. I was talking about something else. Yes, we're happy to have you this morning. I've messed everything up.
It's all right. Thank you for tuning in. We're thrilled to have you today. We have an exciting show lined up for you. First, we'll dive into a bit of history, share an inspiring story, and catch you up on the latest local news. But first, we'll kick things off with a quick look at the weather, right after this brief message. Stay tuned.
Rice Lawn Care and Tree Services, your trusted partner for tree care in Boonville and surrounding areas. Specializing in expert tree care and removal, they handle every job with precision. Stacy in Boonville said, Kevin and his crew did an excellent job removing 3 trees. Great price and quality work. Highly recommend. From hazardous tree removals to routine maintenance, they've got you covered. Serving Boonville and the surrounding communities with honest service and competitive prices. Call Rice Lawn Care and Tree Services today at 479-206-1582 for a free tree consultation.
Okay, so I'm not going to try to act like we don't use a script. We don't. It's not word for word, but it kind of keeps us in line with where we need to be. And I had Lindsey's on yesterday, so that's what
just totally threw me off.
She just froze up. No, I can't do it.
Yep. So we're back on track.
Yeah, here's a look at today's weather in Logan County, sponsored by Baker's Shelter Insurance. Today, intervals of clouds and sunshine. High near 85. Tonight, partly cloudy with an overnight low around 53 degrees.
Amazing.
See who we have in the chat with us this morning. Good morning, Dennis and Wanda Harrison. Good morning, Merle Martindale. Good morning, Derek Wagner.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. We're so happy that you all could join us this morning. You know, every day brings with it its unique piece of history. Let's explore some of the most fascinating events that happened on this day in our next segment called On this day in 1199, King Richard the Lionheart of England is wounded by a crossbow bolt while fighting France. And it leads to his death on April 6th. So
1199.
Yeah.
Goodness.
You remember the Robin Hood, the Disney's Robin Hood animated cartoon or animated movie? King Richard the Lionheart was the uncle that was gone away. He was gone. He was fighting in France.
Okay.
But in the movie, when he came back, he wasn't wounded. I don't think. But anyway, today is also Old New Year's Day. It was celebrated on March 25th, and this tradition is still honored by some countries. Even though the Gregorian calendar was established in 1582, several countries opted to reject it for hundreds of years. Instead, they adopted the Annunciation style date, which considered the Annunciation feast, which is today, March 25th, to be New Year's Day. Dionysius Exiguus is his name, introduced the Anno Domini or Anno Domini calendar, and the celebration of the day began in several locations because Jesus was to be conceived on the Annunciation 9 months before Christmas Day. Dionysius chose March 25th as the new year.
So how did that get switched up? Why don't we use March 25th?
Because we're on the Gregorian calendar.
Oh, I think you just said that.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. We all learned
Pope
something.
Gregor the whatever. That's something. Coming up after the break, we'll jump into the news and local events happening near you. Don't go away.
Oh, did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did. Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Contact Baker's Shelter Insurance in Booneville at 479-675-2782.
Start your day with something handmade and heartfelt right here in Magazine, Arkansas. There's a little gym called Let's Sew where every stitch tells a story. From custom quilts to one-of-a-kind dresses, our artisans bring your ideas to life. Need a quick hem, a cozy throw for those crisp mornings, or maybe a special gift? Let's Sew has you covered with a small-town care and big-time skill. Pop into Let's Sew on Pretty Street, open weekdays from 9 to 5 and 9 to 3 on Saturdays. We're more than a shop, we're your creative neighbor. Let's Sew, where magazine's heart meets the thread. Visit us today and create something beautiful together. Let's Sew, Magazine, Arkansas. Call 479-206-2210 or stop by.
Welcome back. Good morning, Dottie Williams. Good morning, Mom. And good morning, Casey Vandiver.
Yes, good morning.
And
I think you got everybody.
yeah, I think I got everybody there.
It is now time for our news brief.
In a bold announcement that has ignited both intrigue and skepticism, researchers have claimed to find the mythical halls of Amenti in a vast city located beneath Egypt's Pyramid of Giza. The expedition, known as the Khafre Project, is led by Italian scientists Corrado Malanga from the University of Pisa and Filippo Bondi from Scotland's University of Strathclyde. Using advanced synthetic aperture radar, or SAR technology, the team says they have identified 5 previously unknown chamber-like structures within the Pyramid of Khafre. One of these structures contained a sarcophagus, originally thought to belong to the pharaoh, and evidence suggests extensive underground pathways leading to hidden wells. However, the claims have drawn sharp criticism from the archaeological community. Dr. Zahi Hawass, a prominent Egyptian archaeologist, denounced the findings as fake news, arguing that the radar techniques used are unproven. Skepticism remains high as the project has yet to undergo peer review. Despite the controversy, the researchers assert that their discoveries could reshape our understanding of ancient Egyptian civilization with potential links to legendary artifacts described in the myth. Further analysis and excavation are planned to explore the full extent of these findings. As the world awaits more information, the debate over these claims continues to captivate both the public and experts alike.
Okay, so you're going to say that in a little simpler?
They use the SAR technique, which is like, they use ground penetrating radar. Well, this is kind of like that. And they found these columns that go down like, hundreds of meters. And then they go into the columns go into these chambers. It's a massive find. And of course, Dr. Zahi Hawass would say that it's fake news because he doesn't like anything that overturns the apple cart in Egypt. He's always been that way. But in fact, he still believes the pyramids were tombs. Which there's never been a mummy found in a pyramid. Let's put it that way. But anyway,
All right.
That shows that with the advancement of technology, we don't necessarily have to dig to find things.
All right, for local events, Boonville First Assembly is excited to announce its upcoming Easter Fling, a family-friendly event set to take place on Saturday, April 12th from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. at the Marcel Phillips Park in Boonville. This fun-filled day will feature a variety of activities, including an egg hunt at 11:45 a.m., games, food, bounce houses, and even a train ride for the kids. Attendees won't want to miss a special Easter Gospel presentation, along with opportunities for pictures with the Easter Bunny. Mark your calendars for a day of joy and community celebration. We'll be going to that.
Looks like lots of fun.
Yes. I think it always is. We just haven't been. We need to. So we will. Good morning, Kennard.
Good morning, Kennard Christensen. We have an incredible story of dedication and patriotism that unfolded in Wilbraham, Massachusetts, last Memorial Day.
That's right. When a local nursing home found itself without a way to display the American flag on such an important day, one veteran took matters into his own hands, literally.
Former Army Specialist Darren Swallow, a veteran with multiple deployments to Iraq, heard from his girlfriend, who works at the facility, that their flagpole had been destroyed in an accident.
And what he did next is nothing short of remarkable. Swallow put on his uniform, took an American flag, and stood at attention, holding it proudly for 9 straight hours, from 3:30 in the morning well into the afternoon.
Rain or shine, he never wavered. His act of devotion quickly caught the attention of the community, and people started stopping by just to thank him.
Chris White, a local resident, told reporters, absolutely inspired. We came here just to thank him for his service. It's phenomenal that he's standing out here for the residents and for our country.
And honestly, that's what Memorial Day is all about. Honoring our heroes and showing respect for those who have served.
Exactly. Darren Swallow's selfless act is a powerful reminder of the sacrifices our servicemen and women make, and his dedication didn't go unnoticed.
True display of honor, patriotism, and respect.
Yes.
We salute you, Darren.
Yes, we do. That's wonderful. As we conclude today's show, we'd like to share a motivational quote to carry you throughout the day.
Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. Carl Jung.
That is so true. That's good.
That's all for today, folks. Thanks for joining us on Logan County Breakfast.
We'll see you tomorrow morning with more news, weather, and inspiration. Have a great day.
Have a blessed day, everyone.